This week, a RedState writer and a RedState editor issued a call for consistency, saying they were quitting because they felt, well, actually, let's have them explain it in their own words. Kimberly Ross is the former RedState senior contributor, and Andrea Ruth is a former contributing editor. We're working on Andrea's signal. So, Kimberly, let me go to you first. What happened? What went wrong at RedState?
Well, both of us had been there for a while, and it had just been declining since Trump, I guess, ascended to the White House throne in 2016. But more specifically, in April of last year, there was what we call a purge. And one of the editors and many of the writers who were Trump critics were let go without any warning. And while Salem did say it was a financial decision, I believe, and Andrea does as well, that it was ideological in nature. And especially since then, we've noticed even more of a decline toward pushing back against those who are critical of Trump in any way. And we decided to leave, and we wanted to make a clear statement, and that's why we wrote this piece.
And Andrea, you described this as a purge that happened of voices that were more skeptical or critical of Trump. Is there room left on the right for tough accountability journalism about the president?
I think that that's exactly what people are kind of wanting and needing. You know, conservative media's role is to call out the other side's bad ideas and keep our own side honest. And when you're dealing with a side, and especially Trump, who has definite issues with the truth, I think you absolutely do have a place in conservative media for being critical of Republicans.
But is there an audience for that? If there was more of an audience, wouldn't there be more of a vibrant, media ecosystem for that?
I guess I honestly can't go into like details of, numbers and things like that. I think what RedState fell into particularly is, clickbait journalism. In my experience, at least, I think there seems to be room for that. But of course, with Facebook and Twitter and things like that, we're still dealing with this landscape and trying to figure it out.
And Kimberly, Salem Media is the owner of RedState, as well as a number of other conservative media brands. Have you heard anything from them since resigning publicly?
Haven't heard anything from Salem or any of its other brands. I've seen some blowback on, I guess, social media about how we shouldn't have maybe done what we did and that we're traitors and sellouts because we did. But again, I have no regrets, and I don't think Andrea does either. I think it's a statement that needed to be made, and we need to push for more consistency in especially conservative media.